We overcomplicate our goals. We overcomplicate goal setting, how to achieve our goals, and it's really simple. There's 3 steps to setting your goals and achieving your goals, and then every goal needs 3 things. That is a direction, action, and time. Now, let's simplify how we set goals and start focusing on the actions instead of the result, and watch your whole life bloom. So welcome back to Balance While Blooming. My name is Bridget. I am 25 years old. I am the founder of Balance While Blooming. Here we balance our wants and our needs and bloom into our best selves. So when you're balancing your wants, a lot of your wants should be goals and things that you want to achieve. Now, that being said, keep your goal setting simple. Really know what you want and then take the actions necessary. And as long as you have the 3 things that we are going to talk about later, you can achieve any goal that you set your mind to. So let's just jump into what type of goals you should be setting, how you can achieve your goals, and the 3 things that are structured to achieve those goals. So let's get right into it. First is, what type of goals are you setting? There are 2 types of goals. There's result-based and action-based. First, we're going to talk about result-based. This is what most people do. This is, what do you want to achieve and what is the end goal? What is the result that you want at the end? And most people set these goals because they have a specific number, or they want to get healthier, or they want the result at the end. But we really get upset when the expectation of that result is altered at the end, or the experience that you went through shifted that end goal. So what I recommend is doing action-based goals. Of course, you need to start with your result goal. What is the overall result? And make it a little bit vague. Of course, you need to understand your why. You need to know where you're going with your result and why you want it in the first place. But that end goal can fluctuate and be flexible. What does that mean? What is the process that you need to complete and do repetitively to achieve your goal? So is that you need to meal prep if you want to get fit? Do you need to record once a week, edit, really setting up your structure for your content? Let's say your goal is money. Do you need to set aside weekly and daily a certain amount of money that you're able to spend or save? Realistically, figuring out the actions that you need to take to achieve your bigger goal. Now, this is next level when it comes to goal setting, and I really recommend that you start altering your goals this way, because that being said, you are now taking an action that is part of the process and creating your goal. So when you are thinking of the result you want, the actions necessary to get that result is based off actions that are repetitively done, create the process. So what actions do you need to achieve your goal? So of course, you need that result goal to know what actions you need to do, but let's start focusing on the actions instead of the result. And if the result gets altered a little bit, that's okay, because you have a bigger why and a bigger reasoning, and your result has a little bit flexibility because you know that you've done the work, and whatever outcome through your journey comes out may not be like someone else, and that result may alter and be better for your life. So that leads us to the 3 steps to achieving your goals. So you have your result goal, you have your action-based goal. Let's break them down to actually achieving that goal, whatever way that is. So first things first, you need to set your goal. Setting your goal is the result. What is the result that you are looking for? Of course, don't keep your heart on the result as a whole, but knowing what you want and what you want to achieve is so important. Be very specific on what you want. Be clear with the intention of that goal. Now, you want that to be something that you want that's bigger than yourself right now, and it's something that is outside your comfort zone. But you need to have a why, because of course you are getting uncomfortable and you want to achieve that result. You need to know why you want that result. Why do you want that thing that you are striving for? And what is the motivation behind it? Is it your family? Is it your financial situation? Is it the freedom? What is it that's bigger than yourself? I do recommend going and doing a 7-step why. When you go into this process, why do you want the goal? Once you get that, why do you want that? Why do you want that? And you get very specific on your why, and that will lead you to what you want. So your why should be no longer than a sentence or two, but it's like your mission statement of why you want it. And every day that you feel like giving up, you look at that why. So setting that goal, being clear, and understanding your why is step one. Step two is creating a plan. Now, of course, creating a plan is just a basic outline. This is not going to be perfect. And this is where a lot of people get tripped up, or they feel like they can't even start because they don't know the end result. That's okay. You are going to be finalizing this as you take the steps. You will be altering it. You will be adapting it. You will not have a final outline until you achieve your goal. So things will come up, things will change. You will have challenges, you will have obstacles, but these will all lead you to your specific result of your goal. And how you overcome those is part of that plan that you alter and do throughout the process. So now that you have your goal, you have your plan, you need to take daily action. What actions do you need to take daily to achieve that goal? If not daily, I recommend weekly or even multiple times a week, because you don't want to fall off track. But depending on what your goal is going to depend on how often you are taking action on your goal. If it's weekly, bi-weekly, daily, couple times a week, figure that out. And this is a process of non-negotiables. What actions are non-negotiables that you need to do repetitively to get the result that you are looking for, achieve that goal and the result that is for you. And every time that you do one of these non-negotiables, you are getting one step closer to your result, and you feel like through the actions that you are progressing throughout your journey with this goal. So where you are today, every time you take an action, you are one step closer to the person is ready to achieve that result. So keep going after it and make sure that you never give up on your non-negotiables daily. Now, we are going to finish this up with what exactly do you need to do day to day, and how are you going to figure that out? What is the system that you are going to set in place to achieve that action daily, weekly, and really schedule it in and plan it into your life? So let's jump into that. Now we're getting into the fun part. So you have your plan, you know what actions you need to take. How are you going to take those actions? This is my favorite part. It's scheduling it in and planning it into your life. So your daily plan, no matter what your result goal is, you should have a top 3. So grab a post-it note, an index card every single morning, or even just your planner, and do your top 3. Top 3 is your 3 must-dos of the day. And these actions you cannot go to bed until these 3 actions are done. And that being said, there's no excuses, there's no what ifs. You figure out a way to do these 3 things. Now, plan these as early in the day as possible, if that is possible for you to do it. And I want you to stop multitasking. I want you to stop focusing on other tasks and realistically go from task 1, task 2, task 3 every single day while living out your life. Of course, I talk about balancing your life. So we work, we have family, we have everything, but it is a must do before you go to bed, these 3 things. And now what is this going to do? It's going to eliminate your long to-do list. You are still going to have that, but you are no longer able to just cross off the simple things. There's no more running to the grocery store, going and doing errands, doing the laundry, and feeling productive. Because at the end of the day, when you are thinking about your goals and thinking about your dreams, you did not get any action done to progress towards your result. So that is the problem. We all get busy. We all have busy lives, and we feel like on the busiest days, we still got nothing done. It's because you are not setting your intention for the day to actually take action to progress into your result that you are looking for. What actions you need to take are those top 3. every single day. So now say you have one daily non-negotiable, one weekly non-negotiable, and one bi-weekly non-negotiable. Those should be at the top of your top 3 every time that they occur. And this lets you must-dos and the non-negotiables happen first, and then the busy day in and out of life. And when I say this, if it is not in a system or a routine, so such as a morning routine or something that you do on a routine daily, you should not do it until your top 3 is done. So you have a morning routine, you have to get ready, right? All of these things, those can come before your top 3, but after that, you cannot do anything that isn't your top 3 for the day until those are done, because those aren't making you productive or really getting you ahead for what you truly want in life. And that's balancing the wants and the needs. Of course, you need to get ready for the day. Of course, you need to pick up your children. These are things that are on routine, but you need to stop crossing off the endless to-do list of things that you feel productive by crossing it off because it's off the to-do list. It matters on what is going to get you ahead and what actions are necessary for you to get the goals you want and achieve what you want in life. So really think about how you are attacking your to-do list, and I really recommend doing a top 3 when it comes to your action. So let's bring this all together. The 3 main things that every goal needs is direction, action, and time. Now, of course, your direction is that outline, that plan. Your direction can always alter a little bit of where your result is, where you are going in life, and where your result for your life as the journey is going to change. But have a basic direction. That is your why, that is your result. What are you looking for, and what's the plan to get there? Next is that action. These are your non-negotiables that are repeated and on a cycle that is getting you one step closer every time you do it to your result. And that's the action base that I want you to put most of your focus on. No matter what the plan is, I want you to do the actions necessary to achieve that result. Don't think about all of the mushy stuff that could come in the way. Take the action, go through those obstacles, go through the challenges, and take the actions that are non-negotiable every single day or weekly or whatever it is for your goal as much as possible to achieve your goal. Now, lastly is time. You have no control over the time. It will come. And if you have the right direction and you have the actions that lead you to that direction, time will let you achieve this goal. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, it can be days, it can be weeks, it can be months, and it can even be years for you to achieve your goals. It all depends on your journey and your path. But I don't want you to quit on yourself before because you feel like I haven't achieved it yet. You have no idea if the next action in the next day is going to bring you around the corner to your success and your achievements. So keep going and don't let yourself falter because of the time. Time is something that we don't have control over. The action is what you have the control over. So take the action, and over time, it will come to life if it is meant for you, and anything that you put your mind to and you decide you're going to do, you can achieve. So of course, it's going to come your way. It's going to come, and let that time not falter you. Maybe you need more time to learn a new lesson. Maybe you need one more step or one more obstacle. And every time that it gets hard is usually when it's going to happen. So when you feel like quitting, keep going and really set yourself up for that success, because when you start feeling lost or out of control or that your actions are no longer working, a few more steps of action actually makes you achieve that goal. So push yourself through the struggle, push through that hard times, and let the journey take its course, because everyone's timeline is different, but you are on your timeline and it will happen. So I want you to remember, balance your life, figure out that plan, bloom into your best self. Let's achieve what we want by taking the actions we want, and really start living the life that you want to live and that you feel is for you. Now, I've been sharing so much content like this, such as mindset and goal setting and planning, over on Instagram. So follow me over there if you want more content like this, and join our community over here. I'm so excited how quickly we are growing, how many people are joining this community to balance their life and bloom into their best selves. keep achieving your goals, keep going after your goals, take those actions necessary, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.